Hi, I'm Tyler, and welcome to a bonus episode of my Christian Music Week reviews. So let's explain how this bonus episode came to be. So about a week ago, You Can't Have It, the Raleigh Girl, and thanks You Can't Have It, the Raleigh Girl for requesting this, requested Jordan Felice's the deluxe edition of Jordan Felice's latest album, Say It. And she suggested I do a bonus video for it, so I decided to do that. But since I reviewed the regular edition before to mix it up a little bit, I thought I'd also review her request of Hulvey's latest project, Coma, that did not make the cut for the post-Christmas video at the end of last year. And thanks again, You Can't Have Draw Girl, for both ideas. So without further ado, let's get right into this bonus video. Starting with the deluxe edition of Jordan Felice's latest album, Say It. Jordan Felice's deluxe edition of Say It. Let's dive into it. So, good album here. And now we'll talk about the deluxe edition. So, 2 new songs. Stained Glass, which his voice, which has kind of a pop with some hip-hop elements feel to it. The song took a while, though, to grow on me as his voice sounded different than I expected on that song. But, particularly with the lyrics, ended up coming around to this song by the third listen. And then there's a pop ballad called Best Thing, which is pretty good. Like how he hits the high notes on that. And then there's 2 new versions of Next to Me, including the Heights remix that takes this pop rocker and turns it into more of a synth pop type song. And then the acoustic version, which is kind of a fun version of that song. And then a new version of Jesus Is Coming Back featuring Mandisa and Jonathan Traylor, which both Mandisa and Jonathan Traylor do a good job on appearing on this new version. And as for the lyrics here, and I'm going to speak for the whole album here, pretty good lyrics here, talk about how we have reason to glorify God, even in this crazy world we live as misfits in, for how his love that loves us with all our cracks, lights up our dark, is with us in the dark, and saves us from our dark sin that had control over us. Now he's the one in control of us. Up next, our other release for today, Hulvey's project, Coma. Hulvey's latest project, Coma. Let's dive into it. So I can best say what I think about this project by describing the sound here. So, like the hard-hitting hip-hop bangers here, but then there are some songs that are a little bit more on the alternative hip-hop side of things, and I was like, man, I wish we had something hard-hitting. So I wasn't a fan of that initially. Ultimately, though, I came around to it for what it was worth, though. I was able to appreciate that sound eventually. And as for the lyrics here, so even if I was a little so-so on the sound, the lyrics were really good. Love the lyrics to this project. Hulvey talks about how Jesus' forever love awakened Hulvey when he was lost, to help Hulvey see that he is all he needs to be free and fulfilled. And now Hulvey lets go of his dreams to follow a narrow path of opposition to share how Jesus has changed him. Well, that's it for this bonus video. Come back on Friday for 5 more releases. If you like what you saw in this video, please subscribe. I put out videos every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Also, if you have thoughts on either of these releases or what you may have said about them, let me know that in the comments below. Also in the comments, yes, I have started working on next week's show, but no, it's not too late to let me know of any awesome releases that came out this Friday that you want to see in next week's video. Also, check out the playlist section for my Music Muffin Dreams playlist available here on YouTube and also on Spotify. And this month's edition of the playlist includes songs from artists like Corey Asbury, Trip Lee, Swoop, Mosaic MSC, and others. So go and check that out if you're interested. Well, go now. See you on Friday. Bye. Bye.